Ever wondered why it's essential to cook your meat to the precise temperature? Well, it's time to uncover the mystery. First things first, the right temperature guarantees food safety. Raw or undercooked meat can harbor harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli, which can lead to foodborne illnesses. When you cook meat to the correct temperature, the heat kills these bacteria, making your meal safe to eat. But it's not just about safety. The temperature at which you cook your meat dramatically impacts its taste and texture. Cooking meat at the right temperature helps to preserve its natural juices, enhancing the flavor and tenderness. Overcooked meat can become tough and dry, while undercooked meat can be chewy and flavorless. So, getting the temperature right is like hitting the sweet spot. It's where safety meets taste. It's the secret to grilling that perfect steak or roasting that juicy chicken. So, cooking meat to the right temperature is not just about safety, but it also takes your culinary skills to the next level. Now that you know the importance of temperature in cooking meat, how do you ensure you've got it right? The answer is simple: a meat thermometer. This handy little tool is a chef's secret weapon, and it's about to become yours too. A meat thermometer is a culinary device designed to measure the internal temperature of cooked meat. It's like having a crystal ball that tells you when your steak or chicken has reached the perfect doneness. No more guesswork, no more overcooked meals. The thermometer's role in cooking is pivotal. It provides a quick and accurate reading of the meat's internal temperature. This ensures your meat is cooked perfectly every time, whether it's a juicy medium-rare steak or a perfectly tender chicken breast. In addition to guaranteeing flavor and texture, the thermometer also ensures safety. You can confidently serve your meat dishes, knowing they've reached a temperature that kills off harmful bacteria. A meat thermometer is indeed a game changer, making cooking meat easier and safer. So, you've got your meat thermometer in hand, but how do you use it? Don't worry, it's quite straightforward. Let's start with the basics. First, you want to insert the thermometer into the thickest part of the meat. This is crucial because the thickest part takes the longest to cook. Make sure not to hit any bones, as bones heat up faster than meat and can give you a false reading. You're aiming for the middle of the meat, the part that's furthest from the heat source. Now, let's move on to reading the temperature. Most meat thermometers have a dial or digital display that shows the temperature. It's as simple as looking at the number that's indicated. Some thermometers even have a guide right on them to tell you what the safe internal temperatures are for different types of meat. Isn't that handy? When it comes to knowing when to remove the meat from the heat, you'll need to understand what you're aiming for. Different types of meat require different internal temperatures to be considered safe to eat. For example, poultry should be cooked to an internal temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit, while steaks, roasts, and fish should be cooked to 145 degrees. Here's a pro tip. Remove the meat a few degrees before it hits the target temperature. This is because the temperature will continue to rise a bit as the meat rests, which leads us to our final step, resting the meat. Resting is a crucial part of the cooking process. After removing the meat from the heat, let it rest for a few minutes. This allows the juices to redistribute throughout the meat, making it juicier and more flavorful. Your patience will be rewarded, I promise. And there you have it, a simple guide to using a meat thermometer. It's time to put your knowledge into practice. Let's quickly recap what we've learned today. We've delved into the importance of cooking meat to the right temperature. By doing so, we not only ensure the safety of our meals, but also enhance the flavor and texture of the meat, making our dishes even more enjoyable. We've also explored the role of a meat thermometer in achieving this goal. This simple tool can make a world of difference in your kitchen, taking the guesswork out of cooking and offering you precision and peace of mind. Following our step-by-step guide, you now know how to use a meat thermometer effectively. You're equipped with the knowledge to insert it correctly, read the temperature accurately, and understand when your meat is cooked to perfection. So, armed with your meat thermometer and the information we've shared today, you're all set to create delicious and safe meat dishes. Remember, a meat thermometer is your secret weapon to perfect and safe meat dishes. Happy